Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation, with some exciting news. Yes, indeed, it looks like the United States Mint has released images, not only of renderings of the 50th anniversary Apollo anniversary commemorative coins, but also photos of a striking ceremony. Stay tuned! That's right, new from the United States Mint are images and some photos of next year's 2019 Apollo 11 50th anniversary commemorative coins. U.S. Mint released them on December the 13th in conjunction with a ceremonial striking event at its production facility in Philadelphia. And here we see some thumbnails. And we can see that, just as a reminder, that the curved, these are going to be curved coins. And just like the 2014 baseball commemoratives, which I think were very well done, and so I assume it will have the same convex, concave nature that we saw with those coins. So under Public Law 114.282, Congress directed the United States Mint to produce and issue up to 50,000 $5 gold coins, 400,000 silver dollars, and 750,000 clad half dollars, and 100,000 5-ounce $1 silver coins to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the first manned moon landing. Next July will mark that anniversary landing by Apollo 11's Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. And they're going to be released in January 24th, though. And my guess is probably just in case of lackluster sales, which I don't think there's going to be lackluster sales of these coins. I think they're going to do fairly well. But one thing that troubles me is, why the heck is the 5-ounce coin going to have a dollar designation with the silver dollars? To me, it should be a higher designation. Maybe that should have a $10 designation, you think, or a $5. Well, or I don't know. It's strange, but anyways, obverses of these coins are the same as required. The United States Mint invited American artists to create the obverse design that was emblematic of the United States space program, leading to the historic mission. So here we see the U.S. Mint photo during a striking ceremony on December the 13th. Shows the obverse head side of a proof Apollo 11 silver dollar. Look at that. Pretty amazing. Very nicely done indeed. Looks better than I thought it would, for sure. I like how they have the finish there and how the footprint is kind of mirrored, and the rest of it has kind of multiple finishes with sort of a matte finish with a deep frosting over the rest of it. I think that looks great. And here you can see the different phases of the moon there. Very cool indeed. Let's see here. Gary Cooper's artwork, one among the candidates unveiled in 2017. And we have the inscriptions: Mercury, Gemini, and Apollo, separated by the phases of the moon with a footprint of the lunar surface. Additional inscriptions include 2019 and God We Trust and Liberty. One thing that I was critical of was that the fonts may be too big, but for a $5 coin, that's probably about right. And if they're done well, for a bold, dramatic statement for the larger size pieces. And here we see the what's known as the reverse of the coin. It's kind of hard to tell with these, but look at that. That's the dome side. That is the convex side of the coin. United States of America, $1, e pluribus unum. Very well done, I think. I think that's pretty cool. One thing that I would change is the shadows. The shadows go back to the mirrored background. I think they should. It's almost like somebody cut into the moon surface there. It's a bit overdone with the shadows, in my opinion, because they should have the textured as well. Now, that textured could be mirrored as well, but I think they made a mistake there with that. I would not have done that because it's not a realistic representation. The rest of it looks fine, but that is a pretty big, in my opinion, a big no-no. No. Don't make that a mirrored surface. All right, let's see here. Moving in there, as you see the blanks next to them there. Very cool. All right, and each coin has a common reverse. The general design was outlined under the Public Law 114.282, and it depicts a representation of a close-up of the famous Buzz Aldrin on the moon photograph taken July 20th, 1969, that shows just the visor part of the helmet. of astronaut Buzz Aldrin. Indeed, there it is. And here we can see another example of the coin showing the concave nature of it. And as you can see, it very closely resembles the silver dollars and the coins from the 2014 baseball commemorative program. Very good. And before Thursday, the mint only had line art images. So it's nice to see these things come now to full fruition with actual renderings. And so now we're going to take a look at the renderings themselves of the gold there. These are the proof gold. And it's kind of hard to tell here, but you can see the mirrored finish there and the mirrored surfaces. The rest of it looks to be, has two different levels of frosting. You've got the highly frosted text here and phases of the moon that are apparent there, that are shadows, and then you have a lighter frosting that represents the moon's surface. Very cool. And an incused "In God We Trust" and the incused date, mint mark, and engravers and designer signatures there. Here you can see it concaved here. Very cool. I think it looks great. And a $5 gold coin. And here's the proof concave side, or convex side, looking at through the helmet, which I think is a great way to show this. I think it looks great. Aside from my only criticism would be the shadows. I think they should have maintained the texture of the moon. They could still be highly polished, but they should have maintained that picture of the moon. And here it is. You can see on this angle showing the convex side. Now here's the uncirculated, and as you can see, the only difference is it's just one finish, which appears to be that frosted finish throughout. It almost looks like the text here is all incused, but it's not. These are raised. It's only incused there. Pretty sure that's the... You know what? I don't know. Let me see here. Yeah, I think it's raised. All of it's raised. Okay, "In God We Trust" is not incused. Okay. Kind of hard to tell. Here you can see the side here. You can see that it's raised up there. Very good. All right, so there's that. And the silver dollars. There's the proof. And again, there's multiple levels of finishes here. The P mint mark for the Philadelphia Mint. And wonderful. It looks great in silver there. There's the concave portion. And there's the other side. Very well done. Very nice looking indeed. Looking forward to these coins. I know some of others have looking forward to them as well. This is a great program. I think it'll do well. I think it'll sell out well. And here's the uncirculated silver dollars. Now, one thing as we go through here, as we go check out, is the... Now, you know, I'm gonna revise my statement. You know, with the uncirculated silver dollars, obviously there's no proof mirror-like finish for these shadow portions. So to make them stand out, they did that. I still think they could have done it with some texture there, maybe a different texture or something. But I think that's too much. But anyways, all right. Now the $50. Now this is going to be interesting to see because we're going to scroll down here and understand that in 2014, in order to get the they couldn't do as much of a curvature for the $50 because of the clad nature. The layers were separating. We'll see how these look for these halves here for these, and see what the curvature looks like for those. Uncirculated. There it is. They don't show it. I wonder if they're even curved. I don't know if they're going to be even curved. They may have opted not to curve those. I'm not sure. Did they, let me look back here at the thumbnails. I don't see anything. Yeah. They're not showing that it's curved. It may not be curved, which means that the 2014 baseball commemoratives will be the only ones curved. That's interesting. Now, they could be curved or just not showing it here, but that's strange. Here is the $5, or the 5 ounce, rather, coin, and look at that. Amazing. Just a stunning piece. I think you'll see more detail on these pieces. And you can see that is not quite as pronounced as a curve, at least that I see. Yeah, it doesn't look quite as pronounced, but very interesting indeed. It's going to be 3 inches in diameter, just as the case with the ATBs. 3/9 fine silver, and 100,000 mintage limit. Probably be pretty pricey too, is my guess. Prices have not been released for these, but there you have it. Post your thoughts below. Would like to extend a multitude of gratitude, y'all, for watching, and encourage you to please rate, comment, and subscribe.